Okay. So, well, I'll mute everyone to do the homework first. Hold on. So, last Saturday, I think, was the best session I've ever done. So, I'm going to watch it again myself. And the full version is available, just ask me for it. But I had to edit out a few of the bits that were a little bit too hot, revealed too much, and used, which wasn't good. So, yeah. So today, just going to do just to continue on with that theme a little bit, but I'm also going to cover two things. One of them is a little bit about vulnerability, and the other one is the whole thing about, you know, when you drop. I'm going to go into that in a little bit more detail, hopefully with Margaret's help, if if that's okay. Okay, so discontentment. That's where all the trouble starts. Everything, you know. Like, it's amazing, you know, like Putin, right? That nonsense. Where did that all come from? Actually, discontentment. I saw an interview there with some Russian people, and one woman said, you know, Russia is the biggest country in the world. We don't need any more land. Discontentment is where and so that was why one of the things I think that was really key about the Saturday one, last Saturday's one, was this whole idea of just resting, and resting without any reason to be content. Just, do you understand? No purpose, no method, no commentary, no spiritual thing, just letting be. And basically being content with nothing, you know. And I think a thing that you will have noticed is that, you know, when you, from practicing meditation and your own observation, is that the appearances of mind come and go. That's one thing that everybody can see, right? The thing that's somewhat hidden, though, is the fact that behind all that, the cause for all that being alive is unchanging awareness. That word is very important, unchanging awareness. What you're aware of keeps changing. The awareness itself is constant, uninterrupted. That's what we're learning to depend upon when we practice this type of meditation. This constant, unchanging awareness. And sure, like, mind's appearances can distract us from that unchanging awareness. But that the practice is basically to, when the distraction dissolves, is again rest in this alive, cozy, content space. And as you do this more and more, you actually gain confidence in your nature, not in your story about yourself, but in your genuine nature, in your who you really are, in your inherent kindness, in your inherent goodness, in your inherent intelligence. It takes time, but slowly, through this practice, you develop confidence in that. So let's do it. And I'll make it official again. Here we go. So if your mind is all over the place, use the method of the breath to briefly cut that obsession, and then just rest. Doesn't matter what comes into your mind. It's fine. Don't try to change anything. It's okay. Remaining present. Allowing all the thoughts to come. Remaining present, not being carried away by your reaction to them. Now, when you have reacted and the reaction has stopped, then just going back to this presence. aimless rest. As far as I know, it's said in the scholarly approach that having no position is the supreme position. Not having any position. Very difficult for us, because that's how we've always been, or that's where we're conditioned to be. So even when you rest like this, with aimlessness, your mind wants to say, "Are you doing it right?" Your mind wants to check. Your mind wants to know, is this it? Is this it? Is this it? Have we finally achieved it? Whether you have or not, the answer is always yes. In other words, you just drop that whole story. You drop that whole way of relating with yourself. Because what you're uncovering here is something you already have. It's only your own nature. It's only what you already are. That's been hidden by all the conditioning and all that kind of stuff. That's all you're doing. You're not creating something new. You're simply revealing your own, what I said, your kindness, your intelligence, your love, your compassion, the innate qualities of your being. So that's it.